and Honorable Musa Baji of Kalending, representing the minority leader, the clerk and staff of the National Assembly Service, distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly and respectfully observed. Good morning to you all, and welcome to the precincts of the National Assembly of the Gambia. It is my distinct honor to welcome you to this inaugural formal press briefing. For the first time in the history of the National Assembly, we are convening a structured media engagement ahead of an ordinary session. This initiative is a cornerstone of our open parliament policy designed to bridge the gap between the legislature and the citizenry, ensuring that our legislative priorities are communicated with clarity and transparency. As the clerk said, from Monday, 2nd March to Wednesday, 1st April 2026, the National Assembly will be in session to discharge its constitutional mandates of lawmaking, oversight, and representation. The agenda for this session is strategically structured around 4 key pillars. The first one is the oversight and the physical discipline. In our commitment to safeguarding public resources, the session will commence with an oral ministerial statement by the Honorable Minister for Finance and Economic Affairs. This statement will focus specifically on the implementation and monitoring of the 2026 annual budget. By demanding real-time data on public expenditure early in the fiscal year, this Assembly is moving to a proactive financial scrutiny. Our objective is to ensure that the appropriations approved by this Assembly are being utilized efficiently to improve the socio-economic welfare of the citizenry. The number 2 pillar is the strategic legislative reforms. The Assembly will deliberate on several critical bills that form the bedrock of our National Assembly agenda. These bills include the National Security Council Amendment Bill 2026, which is aimed at modernizing our security governance architecture, the GAIPA Amendment Bill, the Intellectual Property Bill, and the Communications Bill, designed to foster investment and regulate the digital economy. The National Climate Change Bill and the Integrated Coastal Zone Management Bill will provide a legal framework for climate resilience. The Civil Registration and Vital Statistics Bill is essential for the integrity of our national identity and planning systems. The third pillar is institutional accountability, one that may deal with the Special Select Committee report, as earlier indicated by the clerk. And interestingly, the chair is with us here, yes, who is the Deputy Majority Leader and member for Oluyundum constituency, Honorable Abdullahi Sise. A significant highlight of this session will be the tabling of the report of the Special Select Committee regarding the sale and disposal of assets identified by the Commission of Inquiry. This report represents a milestone in our investigative mandate. It underscores the Assembly's role as the ultimate custodian of the public interest, ensuring that disposal of national assets is conducted with the highest levels of integrity and in accordance with the law. The fourth pillar is sovereignty and national interest. The Assembly will further consider several motions of profound national and international importance, including the legal and diplomatic pathways for the restitution of Gambian artifacts removed during the other is ratification of the Gambia's membership in the Africa Mineral Strategic Group, and then the affirmation of our standing in international relations, including the One China policy. Under the fifth pillar, as earlier on indicated by the clerk, in fulfillment of our constitution, His Excellency, the President of the Republic, will deliver the State of the Address, called SONA, on Thursday, 2026. This will be followed by a period of robust providing assessment, direction, and executive performance. The Gambian people. And the nature of business of Parliament is come to attend. And therefore, it is critical, at least, sends out, informs the project of the equally encourage you to at all times engage us, either my office or the office of the clerk, for clarity on issues pertaining to the National Assembly. We will have complete open door policy on issues that relate to these chambers. In conclusion, let me say that the first ordinary session is an ambitious one. It reflects a legislature that is responsive to the complexities of modern governance and the expectations of the Gambian people. To our partners in the media, we invite you to provide comprehensive and objective coverage of these proceedings. Your role is vital in ensuring that the work of the National Assembly is accessible to every Gambian, from the capital to the farthest regions of our country. Be rest assured that this National Assembly will remain as the sanctuary of our democracy. We are committed to conducting this session with the professionalism and transparency that our citizens deserve. May I seize this opportunity to thank you for honoring our invitation, and I thank you further for your attention. Now, we will be available for the next day, as may be directed by the chair. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. In depth into what to expect from 2nd March to 1st April. Members of the press, if I can still remember my journalism language, I think there will be a roving microphone, and the floor is now yours, where the Honorable Speaker, Clerk, and the leaders of the House are here. If you have a question or a comment or a comment, they will be happy to address. If you want to ask a question, please rise, identify yourself and your... Okay, I start with you, Mr. Mbadikam. Please identify yourself and the video. Sorry, a moment. Can we have him on my table? I am Mohammed Karim Bay. On numerous occasions, parliamentary sessions have failed to give contact due to lack of quorum. What quorum measures have been considered to address to avoid it in the future session? Yeah, that question is for the class.
What approach are you taking?
Yes, please.
The other one is, sorry, I think the major leader. Why don't the majority covers frequently move to other without allowing exit? Which is very important. So some people argue that you did it intentionally just to avoid scrutiny. So what are your response to that? Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will take 2 more questions before the rest.
Some of the answers you give
Thank you very
we
much. Directing that we allow every question to be answered.
You see, sorry, question, clear some of your doubts that you may want to ask. So let's have 2 and then to be followed by the next sequence.
All right. So clerk is the issue to provide the response.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mayor, for that question. Very pertinent, and also for representing the result for after question. Actually, yes, you are very right. These are one of the the rule go for a well for to say it is not present at the time of the decision. So those are the reasons. Present until the speaker takes the chair, then the EOC is left with no other option but to either suspend and call for members to come in. The other office of the club, our role is very limited on that because these are responsibility of members to make themselves available. What we do, our role is to make sure that all the documentation and of course the instruments that facilitate the work of members are ready and available for them. So at our level, we make sure that all those things are intact. But to get member, and we also make sure that the document required of that session is given to members on time, and we send release to other people on time and indicating the time for the sitting, so to facilitate members to come in time. So regarding them coming on time to meet the quorum requirement on time, that's the burden on them that they should fulfill. And I think maybe the members that are good, it's good that both the majority and the minority are here. They maybe want to say how that they can improve on that. But let me just say this from an administrative point. Knowing this challenge, but somebody will ask, what is the role of the flag to make sure we mitigate this challenge? It's a recurrent issue. That we have made sure that we have done a very good sensitization within the group. Now, each group has a weight. You have the majority team group, you have the minority team group. And it is the responsibility of those groups to make sure that their members attend session. So now, our responsibility as of the class is to help those groups to execute their function effectively. And once they execute their function effectively, definitely the quorum is will be a thing of the past. And I'm very hopeful, particularly session, quorum is will be thing of the past or greatly minimized because with the help of the group
No, yeah, before I add, I will allow the majority leader and of course the representative of the minority leader also to say a few words on this issue.
All right. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Mohammed, for that question. Generally, Parliament if I remember, we will have to improve on that communication part, of course, also to strengthen our chief whip to be able to communicate and take decisions in our group.